So the big story is that the US is drawing up plans for strikes on Houthi rebels, the rebels in Yemen. They've been firing drones and missiles at ships in the Red Sea and stopping ships going up there, so they've got to go around the Cape of whatever it is, Good Hope, or maybe it's the other one, which is obviously affecting. It's going to
the South African one.
The South African one, yeah.
Yeah, that is Good Hope.
Is it Good Hope?
Cape Horn is the
Argentina.
but yeah, that's right.
Right, yeah.
Patagonia.
Right, got you. But the other big story that we're focusing on is that Kearse Starmer helped to free dangerous prisoners, including an arsonist who terrorised his former girlfriend's family.
Was he driving the getaway car? Or
Basically, he might as well have been. So he was he used to be a top lawyer, and then he was head of the CPS for a while. Didn't have a spotless record there either.
You've got to play the ball as it lands. That's the truth.
Yeah. But yeah, he's helped a violent fire starter, twisted fire starter, and a child sex offender, twisted sex offender.
That was the Prodigy B-side, I think.
Yeah, when he was working as a barrister, twisted barrister. So he secured the release on a legal technicality of this arsonist who had terrorised the family after the Home Office had tried to keep him in jail. I know that lawyers are supposed to use every angle of the law that they can, but to use a legal technicality for this guy who's obviously evil, and then he was entitled to compensation. So as well as freeing this violent criminal, the state then had to, we as taxpayers had to pay, and the guy then went on to be jailed anyway after trying to purchase hand grenades that he was probably going to throw at the same people.
That's never a good sign, is it? Trying to purchase hand grenades, that's a red flag in any situation.
Unless you're Zelensky.
I mean, I suppose there is an argument, if you're going to release violent criminals, it's probably best to pay them as well, so that they're not, so that they're not induced. They're not. What do you think, Stephen? Is this unreasonable?
Is this story not lawyer was lawyer?
Yeah,
it's exactly
they used to do it to Tony Blair's wife a lot as well, didn't they? On the other hand, all's fair in love and war, and anything you can smear people with, I suppose that's the game, isn't it?
Yeah, but at the same time, the legal system requires that the lawyer acts in the interest of their client. He did it, we don't mind that, until it's Starmer and he's releasing these people. Yeah. So it speaks more to the bias in the newspaper has rather than the actual story. The problem you have is the legal system, not Starmer.
Yeah. But that's what worries me now, because now Starmer is going to be in charge of the immigration system. He's going to be applying our immigration laws. And our immigration laws were built in, the 1950s to deal with a completely different world, and they're now being gamed and exploited by nefarious lawyers.
That's certainly true. And Starmer is, if nothing else, he is a product of the system that does seem to be determined to maintain that kind of gaming opportunity, right? I mean, I think you can say that. Would you say that?
But he's not a lawyer anymore, though. So the idea that he'll just simply stick to the rule of the law.
Popped out of it, though. He's a sausage from that factory, isn't he? You can quote me on that.